What's up guys and welcome back to Maso Hendo Plays. Today we have a re-upload of one of the final two Let's Play series that I did on my original channel, Mason the Brock Henderson. If you want to watch me review TV shows and movies, you can check out that channel. But as we are getting to the end of the re-uploads, you can expect new uploads as soon as these two series are done. If you want updates on what type of games I'll be playing, or how to vote on the next series, or what my upload schedule will be, I'll be putting up a video that'll act as the intro for the channel, so go check that out. But with all that being said, let's get into the video. What's up guys, Mason the Brock Henderson here, back with some more Metaphor ReFantazio. Last time out we deepened some of our bonds with all of our party members. For Stroll we found out a bit more about his will and where his inheritance might be, but then unfortunately we got blocked behind a stat barrier, which we're not, I think, eloquent enough is the right one. Or imaginative, possibly. For Hulkenberg, we went back to Grand Trad and once again met up with Rodanth, who was overseeing the execution of a Parapist guard who apparently just spoke out against the Knights. For Heisme, we tried to help him find a burial place for his son. And then on top of that, we also hung out with Brigida and Maria. Brigida unfortunately lost the dog to some thieves, and we have to be, I think, is courageous enough before we can go after him. And Maria just felt more and more like she was unwanted by Fabian, like she was a burden, but then Fabian managed to convince her otherwise, and in a very, very sweet scene. But now here we are back on the runner. We have one more day. Tomorrow is the day that we head toward Brilehaven with our monster head in tow, and Heisme is available to hang out tonight, so that is what we'll do. How you doing, Heisme?
Ah, it's you.
Once we get our pressing goals out of the way, I won't be sure what to do with myself. I've been thinking of the Ujif village. In some ways, there may be no better place for my son to finally rest, but I've been away for so long. Can't say if they'll still accept me. I'm practically a stranger now.
Let's go and see.
Yes.
Right then. I suppose I'll stop wasting time dithering and get myself ready. The place is just to the east of Martira. The village is hidden, so I'd prefer a quiet and careful approach by carriage. I'll guide us.
Oh, a little animation to go along with it. I like that.
In days gone by,
Hasn't changed a bit. Yes, this is my hometown. Apologies for dragging you all this way.
No need to apologize, Heisme.
Tadari.
It's me, Heisme. I've returned and I've something to discuss. I've known Tadari for a long time, you see. He's the leader of the village.
Just
Although I should warn you now that you'll not be welcomed here. You might feel some hostility in the air.
I don't mind. Why? I'm used to that.
Hey.
Nothing I'm not used to. I mean, as an Elder, just sort of deal with it.
I apologize.
Ah, yes. The Elden experience, I suppose. Nonetheless, I do apologize.
Heisme, is that you? You're looking gray in the ears, my friend.
As if the ears were any kinder to you, Tadari.
I heard you left the Royal Knights, but it's good to see you again. Who is this?
He is...
This is Maso Hendo, a traveling companion of mine. He's standing in the tournament for the throne.
Nice to meet you. I'm the future king. It'd be great if I tried to answer it and be like, you don't have enough courage for that.
Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you.
Wait, is that why you've come back to the village?
No.
I came to see the cemetery. I'm trying to find a place where my son can rest.
Ah, your boy's gone on ahead then.
He passed away before I could bring him here. At the very least, I thought I might let him rest somewhere with a view of the village. He loved running with the wind in his face. Surely I thought he'd like the hill. I know it's not something the villagers would easily accept, but...
Yes.
I see. Well, it sounds like a wonderful idea to me. But you know the cemetery is sacred to the village. I fear you might be right. I'm not certain how they'll respond. Would you allow me to take the urn? I imagine that seeing it will prompt their cordiality, if not sympathy.
Please.
Alright. Thank you.
I hope it works.
Here.
I always used to train here when I was young. Look closely and you'll see this tree is riddled with claw marks. I know because it was my claws that left them. Brings back memories. Of course, having shaken the trees, I'd get a swarm of bugs coming down on my head. And of course I'd go whinging to Tadari about it.
Adorable. A crybaby, eh? So even you were a cute kid once, huh?
Ha! Having trouble imagining it. The villagers are here. They watch us from the shadows.
I wonder if I can see any right now. Not with my eyes. Maybe if I can try to feel them. I don't feel anything.
If you focus and listen, you'll hear them too. Murmur.
He didn't leave voluntarily. He was stripped of his knighthood, wasn't he? Now he wants his child buried here. The boy wasn't even born in the village.
Oh,
Do you hear?
Not very welcoming. It's horrible. Can't believe what they're saying. It's horrible.
well,
Exactly within my expectations, then. They decline. Let's withdraw without a fuss.
Heisman.
I've explained the situation to the younger villagers. Seemed like nobody had any problems with giving your son a place here.
Indeed. Thank you.
Master Tadari! The urn of bones, it's gone!
What? What is the meaning of this?
A fallen knight brings shame to the village. I hear a voice from somewhere. Tadari was just too afraid to refuse him, that's all. I can hear you, you know. Show yourself.
Explain yourself!
Hey.
I can hear your every word.
I'm sorry, Heisme. I cannot excuse the villagers' behavior.
The village hasn't changed a bit. Still rejecting outsiders. Still shutting themselves away. Maybe I should have expected this. I left this place behind. I became an outcast. Maybe losing my son again is what I deserve. Still, you stood for me. You spoke in anger on my behalf. And in that is my soul's salvation.
I can feel Heisme's profound sorrow and strong trust. Well, we better go get that urn back in one of these future ranks.
My thanks.
Pieces of shit here. Alright, so we get we get two inherited slots now for the thief.
Shall I search the entire village? No stone unturned. Doubtless that intrusion would only provoke further offense, but I haven't time to waste.
I apologize.
You have my sincerest apologies. I shall take responsibility and find the urn. It is my duty as chief. No, as one who would see justice done. There's an unease in the village. For today, I think it best you leave.
Very well.
Poor Heisme. Heisme and I return to the city in silence. Don't worry, Heisme, I'll kick all their asses one day.
Time marches
I
on,
promise.
and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Alright, it's time.
I've seen the state of the race with my own eyes, ladies, gents, and mad malcontents. If you wanted an update, here's your chance.
Alright, tell me, how am I doing, Batlin?
So far, we've mostly seen gauntlet runner skirmishes and dueling mayhem. Now it's time for the real thing. Sounds like we've lost a few candidates already too. Poor bastards went after something too nasty for their head hunt and got themselves head hunted.
Oh my. I wonder if it's anybody that we saw at the beginning that they named, at least.
We've got some candidates who have outright given up. No confidence. Can't blame them against these odds. And some others have bought and sold out of the race.
Come on! That's a bit unfair, isn't it?
I suppose money's power like anything else. Military strength's not meant to decide this race anyhow.
The question is, what's our final head count going to look like? Lots of unknowns left, people, and we'll not know the truth until the exhibition. A little bird told me one of our contenders has made a bold play in Martira. They might not even come out of it with a head.
What are they scheming then? Let's hear some details.
Sorry, chums, I'm just the crier. Can't speak for any one candidate in particular. Luckily, you'll not have long to wait now. With all that said, can't help but wonder how Count Luis is taking this, can we? My sources say he's not bothered with any of this. He's still gallivanting across the land, killing humans. And yet, even without a formal entry, Luis's voter base is still growing. Bound to have his eminence Forden grinding his teeth, that.
I mean, that kind of makes sense, though, because the race itself is not going to determine the crown. Like, this is something the Sanctus Church have essentially put together, so it's not like if Luis loses the race, the fact that he's not even in it, it's not like he's going to lose his support.
For now, let's enjoy the show!
So I wonder what the Sanctifex Church was hoping for, though, with this race.
Right, everyone. Farewell said, particulars packed.
Indeed.
All that remains is to ride to Oceania with pride in our hearts.
Watch out, Luis. You won't know what hit you.
Well then, off to the races, what? Old Barden's given me a detailed map of the area.
Hell yeah.
Sounds like quite a journey. I hope it won't be as bumpy as last time.
Oh, don't worry, I've actually had a lot less to drink since last time. Wait, you were drunk last time? Oh, yes. I didn't tell you. It was very difficult to keep us moving straight. Son of a bitch, Nurse.
Oh no, it'll be a sight smoother. But you've got wings. What are you fussing for?
Good point.
Oh, there it is. Should have known the fatigue would hit eventually. About time I got some sleep.
Good night, Stroll.
Heis, mate. Why are you on my bed? You're positively miniature, man. There are plenty of other places fit for you to sleep.
Yes, but Stroll, you smell so lovely.
Yes. Splendid. Just magnificent.
What is he dreaming about?
Stroll, don't bother him. Let him sleep, man.
I hope you've no designs on taking my bed. I have cut men down for less.
It's okay, Stroll. You can cuddle with me. Oh my god. Is this really what I've been reduced to? Fine. Just no grabbing my ass, please.
With friends like these.
Now then.
Next is Port Brilehaven, the capital of the Principality of Oceania. If we punch it south out of Martira, we'll make it in, I'd say 3 nights, 4 days or so. Oh, but not before we hit a gauntlet runner. I think the pink one is supposed to be Catherina's, possibly? Wow, so that's Port Brilehaven. And it's going to be stormy today, but it's fine here. Actually, maybe not. I can't remember if Catherina's was pink. But alright, time to visit a new town as well.
Oh, hey!
It'll be nice to see. What sort of place is Port Brilehaven exactly? 'Tis a large city of prosperous commerce, due in no small part to its oceanside proximity. I envision droves of people will pour in for the exhibition. All the people delayed by the landslide might still be showing up. Keep an eye on the road, okay, Nurse? Why? I never. Who do you think you're talking to? Leave it to me. Next stop, Port Brilehaven, capital of Oceania. Let's do it.
Leaving behind the old castle town stricken by tragedy, the Gauntlet Runner sets off toward the exhibition of the brave. Their destination, Port Brilehaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania. A world unknown to them. What will they accomplish? Acclaim?
Or failure. I will say, don't know what I'm gonna do exactly on these trips, because I don't know if I have enough to actually cook. Hello there, can you hear me? Nurse's voice is echoing out of the runner phone. If you're hurting for things to do, hop on over to the lounge. I fixed up the plant culture chamber so you can grow seeds if you've got them. Oh, sweet. Thanks to Nurse, you can now use the plant culture chamber in the lounge. Use it to plant any seeds you have. Thanks to the magic of the igniter, your crops will be ready for harvest the very next day.
What to pick?
Hell yeah. 3 days until we reach Brilehaven. Alright, so we got courage and wisdom with the 2 of them. Alright, there's the plants there next to the books. Where's Heismay, though? Heismay! I want to see if I can hang out with you and maybe get something for it. Yeah, it's odd. I guess Heisme is still asleep. I mean, I guess kind of makes sense considering he's nocturnal, but it's a little weird. Would not expect him to be asleep during these trips. Alright, plant culture chamber. Plant growing device nurse invented. I should be able to plant something here. Next to the device, there are some seeds. If I plant these, maybe they'll grow. Hell yeah.
Isn't that...
Heroes fruit seeds. I've heard these are really rare. Adventurers have been taking them home for ages, trying to follow in the footsteps of heroes.
Hey!
We have some seeds. Why not plant them? They'll grow into something useful with some tending.
I don't know if there's anything for this. It's gonna take up all of my time.
Later.
I feel like it might be a good idea to... Oh! Wait a minute, did that just... I think it said Heisme added a book. Because yeah, now there are bygone days. The methodically precise handwriting leads me to believe this is Heisme's. It appears to be a record of his life with his son. I haven't started reading it yet.
Heisme left it here. I think that means it's okay to read.
Gain more tolerance. Interesting. Alright, so it's funny, I was actually debating whether I wanted to come cook instead of reading, but then I realized because of Maria's ability that we got, we can actually cook without using up time. So we've got invincible noodles and magical bread. Magical bread. Gradually recover MP while walking in dungeons for 60 seconds. That is huge. I think I absolutely want to make one of these, at least. In fact, because I only see a couple, like one other thing that uses rock beans, and I didn't see anything that uses Dream Eater moths, so I'm gonna go ahead and make 2, just to at least save myself some rock beans.
Alright.
Isn't that a dish from Heisme's home village? I'll go get him.
Understood?
You may cut as many corners as you like in cooking. However, we do not cook merely to fill our bellies. No, we cook to partake of a good meal. You mustn't neglect learning how to achieve that end.
Knowing that,
The quality of your result will directly reflect the focus you put into the process. Training with a blade is not so different.
I followed Heisme's lead and began kneading the flour into the dough. Is he about to be stepping on the the dough again? Yep.
Once the dough is satisfactory, throw your weight into stretching it.
Here we go.
Your foot goes forward like this. Etch this into your memory.
I mean, as long as you wash your feet.
Though my sweat tells of a battle hard fought, our final trial yet awaits. Calm your mind and strike to remove it with no less than perfect timing.
I wish we could actually see it though. Amazing, we made springy and delicious looking bread.
in days gone by,
I present to you a taste of my hometown with this magical bread. Our efforts shall make it all the more delicious, so be sure to savor it.
Yeah. Thanks to speed cooking, I cooked without time passing. Woohoo! Now the question is, can I do it twice?
Let's not.
No, I can only do one dish. That makes sense. I don't know if the seeds will be important or not, but I feel like all I have is Hero's Fruit at the moment, and I have plenty. Hero's Fruit, Hero's Leaf of Life, so I don't feel like that's as important to do right now, so I think I'm going to read. And since I need imagination for Stroll, we'll read New World Travel Diary. So let's read.
What's that?
He stared up at the heavens. There, a sparkle in the azure firmament caught his eye. The moon? At midday? No. Despite its cold stony glow, this was no moon nor star. There were those who said it was the corpse of an ancient indomitable dragon. Others said it was a pavilion in the sky erected by Empyrean beings.
Oh, yeah?
So he sees a strange light shining in the sky. The way it's written, I feel like this light is meant to be the key to the new world or something. What do you think the light is? The remains of a dragon? Or a pavilion built by Empyrean beings?
Dragon remains, the pavilion, whichever, it's made up. That's not how you approach a fictional story. You have to come up with your own theories in your mind and act like it's real. I like the dragon remains. Dragon remains sound good, I think.
But it would have been an enormous dragon to be visible from the ground, right? I feel like any world with a dragon that big wouldn't last very long.
Oh no, didn't satisfy Gallica, but I still feel considering the possibilities has improved my imagination. Oh shit, does that mean I'm gonna get less?
Alright.
I think so. I think normally I get 4. I gotta be more careful then about what I choose. I thought it was just a whatever joke, or whatever response there.
I know this new world is just fictional, but I'd want to visit it for a real place.
Still more left to read in the book. I'll pick up from here next time.
The party sets off for Martira. As they watch the setting sun sink under the horizon, their gauntlet runner arrives in a land grown thick with trees. The wildlife retreats to safety before the sunlight fades, leaving only deafening silence. The anticipation that follows a journey's beginning swells in their hearts.
Time to make camp.
Oi!
Hey, have you heard? There's a bath cask on the back deck now. I've heard enough whinging about not being able to bathe, so I whipped something up. It's not elegant, but it'll do the job. No doubt it would shake too much to use while traveling, but it should be lovely to enjoy a soak when we're stopped.
Speaking of,
I've heard that in certain regions, fruits and grasses are added into bathwater to relieve exhaustion and strengthen the body. Should you encounter such items, perhaps you ought to consider a purchase.
Thanks to Nurse, you can now use the bath cask. Not only can you acquire Mage by using it, but you can also add various bath salts to the water to improve your abilities. Wow.
The breeze feels nice.
Interesting. 3 more days on the road.
But
I can tell you're feeling stronger these days, but it's still too dangerous to go outside at night.
I wonder if there's going to be a point whenever we can leave and go outside. We got a Luma Bee. Looks like no matter who hanging out with, we'll get imagination. Nurse, how you doing? First this sand flash business, next the salty sea breeze. I see I'll have to take some extra care with drive maintenance. Well, don't you look intrigued. But you needn't fret, lad. Just leave this one to me. This part's the most fun. Alright, I want to see... I don't think I have any bath salts, but I just want to check and see if I do. So the bath cask.
I heard from Nurse, apparently we can either enter as is, or make it even better by putting something into hot water first.
Yep.
If you put something in that smells good, I bet it'll feel nice.
A leisurely soak in here could relieve fatigue and anxiety in my mind and body. I'd even get some Mage as well. Alright, hold on. I'm just gonna save, just in case it ties me down to this without asking me if I have any bath salts first. Alright, let's try this. While I'm at it, maybe I should put something in the... Oh, yes! Fleeting Fountain of Youth. What does that do? If I use the Fleeting Fountain of Youth, my agility will probably increase by 2? I'm gonna do that. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. It's a bath with Fleeting Fountain of Youth in it. A sweet fragrance envelops me as though I'd broken free to frolic through a flower-filled meadow. I feel like both my body and my heart have gotten lighter. I obtained Mage from the bath. It's not a bad amount either. I got out of the bath and went back to cooling off for a bit. So I thought about it, and actually I think I'm going to not do that right now. The more I sat on it, the more I realized that, I mean, as nice as it is to get some Mage and some agility, I could easily just grind for some of that if I really needed to. I feel like I need to be maximizing my time here to try to up my royal virtues. So the question is who to hang out with, Hulkenberg, Stroll, or Heismay? Well, you know, we did just hang out with Heismay and then cooked with Heismay, so I think I'm going to choose between Stroll and Hulkenberg. I think I'll probably hang out with Stroll, see what this entails. I don't know if any of these are different than the hangouts at night we did before, but we'll see.
That reminds me.
First Hulkenberg, now Heismay. Having more reliable comrades at your side never hurts, but it's too early to celebrate, considering it's Luis that we're up against. As much as I hate to say it, there's no denying he's still the strongest mage out there. He has powerful allies too. His curse was unstoppable. We can beat him. We're stronger than he is. Our power is certainly fearsome, but we shouldn't underestimate his either. Remember that human corpse at the cathedral? They say he defeated it all by himself. Not to mention we have the royal magic to contend with. To put it bluntly, we don't stand a chance in a frontal assault.
Oi!
Oh, but don't misunderstand. I'm only pointing out how difficult it would be for us as we are now. If we pooled our powers, we may be able to surpass him. Nothing is impossible. That's what I've come to believe since I met you, since you awakened your first power. Stroll and I talked about things to come, and my imagination went up. Come on! God! Is it that time already? Ah, it's not that late. Let's drink a little bit more. Yeah! Stroll and I talked for a while. And I got some Mage anyway. Not as much as the bath, but it's fine.
That reminds me.
We'll arrive in the Ocean City the day after tomorrow. Ismay, you've erected a tent up above, haven't you? Do take care that you don't get carried off by the wind.
I'm confident it will take more than that to pull the tent apart, though I suppose some caution is warranted.
Speaking of...
Worst case scenario, you've got wings. You could just fly back to us, no?
My young friend, where did you hear Ujifa are capable of flight? I hate to disappoint, but they're rather more for gliding.
Oh. That's a little sad, but understandable. 2 days will be in Port Brilehaven.
We've really gotten used to all this traveling, don't you think?
Well, somewhat. I think once again we'll use the cooking table, since it will not take up my time, and we'll make some invincible noodles. We already have some, but we've not cooked it yet. And we'll just make the one.
Alright.
Isn't that a dish from Heismay's home village? I'll go get him.
Alright, Heismay, will you do more than just step on bread in this one?
I originate from a town that specialized in the production of grain. Consequently, I am quite competent in its use on all culinary matters. I'm rather adept at making dough from flour as well. I shall let you in on a secret. A good chef always listens to their dough. The dough is ever evolving due to the temperature and humidity of the room. Thus, one must make fine adjustments to the amount of water based on present conditions.
Okay. Followed Heismay's lead, began kneading flour to the dough. Let me guess, he's stepping on it. Son of a bitch, Heismay!
Once the dough has been properly formed, we must put our whole weight into flattening it out completely. This technique ensures the best texture. I trust you to lead us into the fray, but in this task I fear there is none I trust but myself.
It's disgusting.
Alright.
Too much heat will impede the development of its texture. For now, we must enlist our eyes and noses as scouts, tasked with alerting us to the proper time to strike.
These noodles, they're cooked perfectly. The smell alone is mouthwatering.
In days gone by,
Invincible noodles, the taste of my hometown. The aroma invites nostalgia and hunger in equal measure.
Yeah. Yeah, I will say, it's a little disappointing that, first of all, we don't get to see the food, and also that it seems that every single time it's just going to be the same animations, no matter who we cook with. I feel like they could have done a little bit more, but who knows, maybe there's like 100 different dishes, and they're like, yeah, we're not going to put that much time into it. But alright, bookshelf time, and we will maybe finish up New World Travel Diary today. Time to read.
What's that?
He continued to triumph through the raging sandstorm. At last he came upon the cave, the entrance gaping like the maws of a beast. The walls of the cave were translucent, revealing the inside to be a gigantic, intricately winding labyrinth, fantastical and akin to a mirage.
Oh, yeah?
A giant cave with glass walls in the desert. That sounds otherworldly, but also strangely familiar. Well, whatever. What's it sound like to you?
Sounds pretty. Sounds dangerous. Sounds safe. It sounds pretty.
Sure.
Be a beautiful sight.
Right?
Yeah, I bet it'd be dazzling in the daylight. Probably at night too, sparkling in the moonlight.
Feel like envisioning this scene with Gallica has improved my imagination.
Now then.
Yeah, so that one time I messed up. Yes! Stroll, we're ready for your next one.
Imagination.
'Tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If true sovereignty is thy aspiration, furnish thyself with the creativity to bring the ideal world of thy thoughts to fruition.
Why, that's...
A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed. I know this new world is just fictional, but I want to visit if it were a real place.
I feel like you said that all the times that we've read this book. That I finished the book. My understanding of the world was deepened.
Alright.
Got a little bit more. Get us started for level 4. Hell yeah, though. So we're ready for Stroll. And now we just gotta work on courage for Brigitte. This is Nurse. I've got something on the old girl's radar, so we'll be taking a short stop.
The city ruins come to view.
Oh.
This place once flourished through the excavation of magla crystals by migrant workers. The work was hard, but the miners were hardy and spirited, and the promise of riches lured many here. In its time, it may have rivaled Brilehaven. However, the promise of strong magla drew forth the humans. As tragedies climbed, it became a ghost town. Now only the threatening glimmer of the crystals remain, and with the promise of abandoned riches follow the thieves. For some reason, though, they all seem to scurry home empty-handed, gripped by fear.
Uh-oh. What does that mean for us?
This is...
'Tis a truly harrowing sight. Look at all those crystals.
Simply coming here is enough to wound the soul. A chill settles into my very bones as I consider what could have occurred here.
Something wrong, lad? Did the Gauntlet Runner get the best of your stomach again?
No.
No, sorry. I was just reminded of something unpleasant. Are you okay? Let's head back.
Everything okay?
Are you okay?
Right.
Yeah. Sorry to cause you any concern. I know it destroyed this village. I've no doubt about it. This is the work of a human.
Indeed, the scars left upon this place differ from the traces left behind by monster attacks or acts of war.
Right. I don't know if the Magla crystals are what attracted humans here, or if the attack caused them. My hometown will eventually...
Stall.
Hmm?
I'll make no assumptions about what runs through your mind, but I would ask you to recall the time when we cut down the human at the castle and saved all those lives within.
That's why.
Do not allow your thoughts to dwell on negativity. The day will come when both this place and your homeland will flourish once again.
Yeah.
Yes. I suppose you're right. I feel like coming face to face with the cruel decline of the village has deepened my wisdom in its own way.
All right.
That's nice to have.
Hey!
My stomach sends notice that our next meal is overdue. Why don't we head back?
So I guess Nurse can read the room when he wants to, huh?
So,
Let's put this place behind us.
Here.
By the by, I made another drawing. This picture will bring viewers no joy, but it's an important sight to document nonetheless. Yeah, so I feel like that is what is Maria's prerequisites. Is sometimes I need to have these drawings to progress her story. Take the drawing with me to ensure I never forget what happened here.
As the sun sinks below the horizon, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a land dense with trees. The glow of the Gauntlet Runner pierces the dark, warmly enveloping them in its light.
And it's nighttime. Time to relax with our friends at the Blackwood camp. Day after tomorrow, we'll be in a real maritime city.
I bet we'll be able to see the ocean soon. First time for both of us.
Oh, got something memorandum probably about the town. Alright, so I think it's a good idea for us to go ahead and go through, because I think we're going to be facing off against somebody tomorrow. So I just wanted to go through, I'm going to keep everybody on what archetype they're currently on, but I wanted to maybe give a few more options as far as magic is concerned. So right now, I've got Hama and Heismay has Hama. Stroll has Bot and Conde, Hulkenberg just has Blizzard, and Heismay has Mudo and Hama. So to save on Madge, I think I'm going to go ahead and give him Sick or Wind. For Hulkenberg, I guess I'll go ahead and give her Bot as well. Stroll will keep Bot and Conde on. And for myself, we'll go ahead and put Blizzard on, since I have that one. Just to give a few more options all around. What bug's in here this time? Another Luma Bee. Stroll, how you feeling?
My bad.
Apologies. I shouldn't speak so. It's just as Heismay says. I'm too pessimistic. It's a bad habit. But it looks like imagination is the only thing we can up tonight with either Hulkenberg or Heismay. And again, we've been doing a lot of hanging out with Heismay so far, so Hulkenberg.
Well met.
I don't suppose you're as overburdened with free time as I am. I'm certainly no stranger to traveling, but I've no idea how to spend idle hours. If the idea appeals, might we talk a bit?
Let's do it.
I was very taken with the sandworm dish. It is incredible that pairing the unique ingredients of Martyr with Port City spices could result in something so divine. When two dissimilar things that would never meet cross paths, an unexpected synergy can occur. Put that way, could not the same be said of our powers?
You might be right. I don't understand. That's a good example.
Got it.
That's a good example.
Aye, I knew you'd understand, as only one who has eaten of the same sandworm dish could. You know how, sometimes when the powers within us resonate together, they can erupt into a move we've never conceived of prior. Perhaps the interweaving of these various diverse powers is what we'll call a miracle.
Hail!
The hero kings of yore fought alone, and were ultimately beaten. I feel the possibilities available to us as we fight together far outstrip theirs. Choosing to engage with the power when you encounter it can really bring about the power to change the world. Now I'm really looking forward to the next city.
Hulkenberg and I talked about things to come, and my imagination went up.
It's getting late, but not unmanageably so. What say you? Shall we stay up a while longer?
Sure thing. I enjoy talking to you, Hulkenberg. And we got a little more match.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Quite.
Ah, the salty yet strangely refreshing aroma of seawater is already upon us. At this rate, we should reach Brilehaven by tomorrow.
Seawater? I thought so. The air feels a lot more clammy, so I assume that's what it was.
And so we put the forest behind us at long last. That must mean we've already ventured beyond where that cliff collapsed, barring passage.
I see.
Twould seem it was fixed without a trace of its ruin. And speaking of ruin, Nurse, do you remember that we are relying on you for safe passage the rest of the way?
In other words, do your job right. Tomorrow we should be able to see the ocean.
That reminds me.
Nura said the waters around Brilehaven are kind of strange. I'm curious what he meant by that.
So once again, wisdom with Hulkenberg or courage with Stroll, or we can upgrade our tolerance by reading Heisme's writings. So even though I need courage for Brigida's quest, as I've said before, there are plenty of times for me to get courage from a lot of these different bounties and quests and stuff. And because tolerance is the lowest of what I have so far, I think I'm going to go ahead and read Heisme's thing. Hello, Hulkenberg. Bygone days. Let's see what this is all about. Though sparse and objective, the words still manage to vividly depict the endearing qualities of a small child. He writes of the day his son took his first steps, the first words his son spoke, a time his son nearly ripped his ears off climbing all over him. Of worrying about his son not eating his vegetables, of his son refusing to stop crying at night, of being so exhausted he'd fall asleep in places without realizing it.
I see. Being a parent brought him lots of struggles, but even more than that, it brought him joy.
A warmth rises inside of me. I feel like my tolerance improved.
Alright.
Cool. Didn't even have to answer something correctly there. Still more left to read. I'll pick up from here next time.
Gauntlet runner sighted!
Enemies coming our way, or so I thought. Looks like it's that Missy's Gauntlet Runner coming for us this time. So it is Catherina's?
Hey!
Hey! You lot! Yeah, I'm the Gauntlet Runner over there. You're not becoming king on my watch. I've got a short fuse, you know. That means you don't come right out. Kaboom!
So the young miss says. I hope you lot are willing to act. Of course. Now she's done it.
Certainly.
Don't worry, we won't take this lying down. Damn it, Catherina, why? Why do you keep wanting to fight us? I'm confused.
Wait, they're coming on board at the other end? Well, now we have to accept the challenge.
Hello.
It's you! So we meet again! Maybe you got the better of me last time, but you're about to get some payback.
You say so.
Give me a break, lady. Ever heard of learning from your mistakes? Sorry, but we don't intend to lose either.
Ooh, big talk. Well, I'm willing to rewrite my record if that's what it takes to be queen. My people are suffering as we speak. Who's gonna save the Parapus if I don't give it all I've got?
Us. We're trying to save the Parapus, including, I mean, that's everybody.
I promised them all I'd become queen. You're all decent people, got nothing against you, but I'm not holding back.
Now's the time.
Oh, right, I forgot about this. Let's go, Nurse.
Looks like you've gotten stronger.
I can't remember, is she...
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Crap. I feel like we should remember what she was weak to last time. That kind of sucks, but it's fine. Try that. Weak to fire. Let's see if I can make her forget. Damn. Do some serious damage there.
Why are you so strong, damn you? But this is where the real fight begins. Get ready to get stomped.
Sure, sure. Ow.
This is a joke.
Oh. Lame. Ah, come on, get a critical. I feel like it might be a good idea to do this. Hell yeah. Oh, you're done. Good night. I said good night. Too easy. I gotta remember she's weak to fire, though.
Why?
Because we're extremely strong and we have these special powers.
I trained so much for this. This isn't supposed to happen.
It's okay. These things happen. Look at all the experience. Holy shit. You know, if Stroll had not gotten hit on that first turn, we would have gotten an unscathed triumph. We're so close. Level ups for everybody except for me, and then rank up for Magic Seeker and the Thief.
Nice. I feel stronger already.
Strength and luck.
I continue to grow.
Magic and endurance.
Excellent. I've grown more powerful.
Magic and luck. We need him to get more magic because his magic attacks right now are not that great. And he has a good amount of magic. Oh, 800.
I've lost.
Ah, damn. I lost again. If I could just beat you, I'd ask you to join me. That power of yours is really something. But don't you rest easy, because I will win next time. Start preparing now, you got that?
Okay. I'm tired, man. Catherina, cheer up! Who is this?
Yeah?
I saw you runner, so I followed you. You're as tough as they say.
Eudorecus, maybe?
Eudorecus, who do you think I am exactly?
Pardon me. I know you perfectly well you're the great Catherina Grand. Everyone here knows. In fact, all their hopes are pinned on you.
Oh.
Are all these people migrating to find work? Even though it might kill them in the end?
What other options do parapists like them have? Might be dangerous, but you gotta break some eggs to make an omelette.
Eudorecus, wait. Take this. See if you can't stop everyone from leaving it for now.
Hey.
Good news, you lot. Catherina's made a generous donation. Oh, thank you. Now we can eat for once.
Listen to me.
Listen, everyone. I know these times are trying. This kind of work ain't the answer. If you can hold out just a little longer, I swear I'm going to set things right for us.
Well then.
Now there we are. We believe in you, Catherina.
I earned that money slaying a monster just a few days ago. It was meant to be the start of my royal campaign fund. It's a small price to pay for helping out my people, but it'll last them, what, a few weeks at most? They'll be heading out to find work again in no time. I just can't fathom dying to earn a living, and the fat cats are all too happy to when the parapists take them up on it.
I'll make it happen.
When I'm in charge, first thing I'm going to do is offer bounties for the bloody heads. They squeezed us dry, so I'll squeeze them right back.
Will that work? Is money the answer? I can't help but wonder if that would solve anything.
Honestly, I've no idea.
But
even now, tons of those people aren't going to survive. I can't tell people who aren't eating today to wait until tomorrow while I think of something. I was just lucky, you know. I had the strength to push through and survive. The truth is, most people don't have that kind of strength. They need someone to provide it for them.
that's why.
You should know better than most. Those who can act gotta take action. If they don't, nothing in this bloody world's gonna change. It'll stay as rotten as it is. So many say there's nothing to be done, but they only say that because the parapists are right where they want them, beneath everybody.
It just ain't right.
They couldn't have the parapists start doing well for themselves. That would shake up the shoddy ground they're standing on. They like this twisted world just as it is.
Let's change things. Not everyone's like that. Let's save them too. Save.
In that case,
We can save those people too.
Oh.
Even though they're my enemies, maybe they're struggling in their own way.
Oh, come off it.
But that doesn't mean they can make the parapists suffer for it, so yeah, I'll figure that out before I take the throne.
Thanks.
Much obliged, Maso Hendo. We may be enemies, but I like having these talks. I'm not as powerful as I need to be, but still, I reached out to the recruitment center. We should be seeing bigger rewards from bounties. Go check on it. We gotta keep taking those monsters down. We'll beat this world into peace together.
I can feel Catherina's indignation toward the world's absurdities, as well as her deep faith in me. Sweet. So we're gonna get more... Oh. We're also getting, I think, the next level for the Brawler. But yeah, more rewards for bounties is sick.
The loyal hunter, Catherina, keeper and inheritor of the brother's virtues.
No.
Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom.
A new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
Hell yeah.
I'm not letting anyone die.
So now we can study the pugilist and fattens the purse of bounty rewards at each city's recruitment center. Oh, hell yeah. I love it. I'm pretty sure I got the Brawler up to 20 on myself, so I think I can study that one.
Next time I see you, I'm taking you down for sure, so don't go dying on me.
Yeah, whatever you say, Catherina.
As the shadows are stretched to their limits before darkness takes them, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a balmy wetland. Nocturnal creatures who lay dormant beneath the fens in the light rise to seek out their prey. Meanwhile, the party rests their weary souls, fatigued by the long journey, under the protection of the Gauntlet Runner.
Here we are in the muddy camps. We'll be arriving tomorrow.
I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of place Brilehaven is.
Me too. Nurse?
Oh, dash it.
Quite a relief. The nightmare of Montier is finally behind us. The core problem might be resolved, but I imagine the trauma is going to linger in that town a while yet. Humans are terrifying. People are scarier.
Right.
Humans are terrifying. I wish I could say they have some redeeming qualities to them, but you're quite right. Frightful beasts, a lot of them.
Yeah, all humans tend to be pretty crazy looking.
Well, no more haunting tragic atrocities on the immediate horizon at least. So hopefully it's all downhill from here. What? What do we got? Another Lumabee. Once again, we got nothing but imagination from our party members. I'm gonna hang out with Stroll just to see if these change at all.
Hey.
So that, I mean, the opening part is always the same. I want to see if what we talk about here is any different.
What do you think?
It is. Okay, cool. Have you gotten used to the Gauntlet Runner life yet, Maso Hendo? Living packed together with others is new for both of us, huh? Had any problems adjusting? I'm good, I can't sleep. I want more alone time.
Yeah.
I've got no problems at all.
You.
And you sure aren't ashamed to say it. In a good way, I mean. That's the sort of moxie you need for this stuff. It's pathetic to admit, but living on the runner is wearing me down. It's the shaking that gets me more than anything. Even when we encamp, I still feel the jolting and jostling.
Well...
But I did get the hang of using archetypes fairly quickly, so I expect things will only get better from here. Look forward to my growth, will you? Sure thing, man.
All right.
More imagination for me. You're staying up a bit, yes? Let's chat some more. Blah, 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 blah. And Madge.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hello? Hello, Mr. Captain.
What?
Rise and shine, what? Almost there.
Oh man, I slept through the morning meeting. Damn it. I'm going back to sleep.
Brilehaven. It's been a while.
You've been before?
My parents took me once when I was a boy. I remember the day we arrived, and waking up to the smell of the ocean. The place was crowded beyond belief. Everything was so different from our hometown in the countryside.
I felt much the same when I reached the royal capital. Quite a sight compared to my little village, with naught but fields and mountains.
To be sure. And where are you from, Hulkenberg?
You cannot guess? Surely Montario in the east. Why, the Hulkenbergs are one of that nation's most prominent aristocratic houses, if not foremost among them.
You don't say.
Well, yes. Though I've no close relationship with my parents, I've hardly seen them since I left home.
I bet we get to see him before the end of the game, more than likely.
I see. Suppose we've all come a long way, haven't we?
Seems we'll make it to the exhibition just in time.
With a master at the helm, you were bound to, eh?
And then cut to us crashing.
I really hope Joanna shows up.
We resolved to trust her. So we simply watch and wait.
Hopefully Barden helps her keep her promise too.
Right. Everyone set and steady? Welcome, ladies and gents, to the coastal crown jewel, Port Brilehaven.
I'm excited.
Port Brilehaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania, the western annexed state of Uchronia. A vivacious city, Brilehaven is port of call to ships of both trade and war, bustling with hardy sailors. From the natural wonders caused by Magla to the Colosseum's contests of strength, people flock here to see the marvels of a city that never sleeps. The sea guides the Gauntlet Runner into the city, alongside a warm, salty breeze.
Sounds real nice. I'm just excited to see a new location. Oh, yeah, we got an animated scene.
Wow! It's the ocean! Just
Wow.
look! There's water all the way to the horizon!
Look at all the people.
It's kind of like the capital, but totally different!
Yes. The City of Water, Brilehaven.
Damn, look at that. Got the floating balls of water in the sky. That's sick looking. What the hell? How'd everybody beat us here? Nurse, I thought you were supposed to be quick.
Sancta Cadeau, you've brought us quite a magnificent head. How do you think it'll stack up against your competitors?
With the warrior monks at my side, there is nothing we cannot accomplish. But I won't presume to know the rankings. I humbly leave it in God's hands.
Oh, sorry.
Lineup's a bit conventional for my taste so far. Oh, here comes our mysterious little underdog now. Stir things up a bit here, will you?
It's interesting. I kind of wonder if Batlin will start to play in a little bit more as a character, because it does feel like he doesn't really have a dog in this fight. Like, he's truly just here for the entertainment. He's basically like a reporter, just looking for a story. So I almost feel like we're going to be his favorite set of candidates, just because it's very different. It's something for him to talk about.
Would you look at these spectacular gauntlet runners? They must all be worthy of kings.
I'm worried that this is going to be one of those cliche moments where it's like everybody doubts what we have to say. They're like, yeah, right. Like an Elder could have brought in a human, and it's basically going to be up to the last minute where they're just like, all right, well, I guess you're disqualified. And then all of a sudden, Joanna, Barden are going to show up with the monster that we killed. It's not bad. I just feel like it's going to be very cliche if that's what they decide to do.
Looks like Luis is still the only one with a Sky Runner, though.
No. I'm sure those blasted clergymen have some mechanism for it too. The Sanctist Church funded the Skyrunners to begin with. If you can call that flying, of course. All just piffling about with levitation magic. Only a passing acquaintanceship to real aerodynamics.
Some people do say that magic is just science that you don't understand yet, Norris.
Birds have never needed magic to fly. Just the mechanical ingenuity of the feathered wing. That's the kind of breakthrough I'd like to make.
It is interesting, though, to think about like science and technology in a world filled with magic. Somebody like Norris who appreciates the technology more than he does the magic.
You'll see, eh? One day, I'll make those wings reality, and we'll soar like birds.
I believe it. Looking forward to it. I won't hold my breath. Yeah, not that interested.
I'm looking forward to it.
Good. I'll have you run in the sky with me. Mark my words.
If it isn't the pretentious little gallant and his cronies.
If it isn't the asshole and his
If
dog.
it isn't a walking headache.
Even better.
Well. No head to be seen. Weren't you talking big about chasing down that Heismay fiend?
You're referring to me, yes?
You're the man. This is a joke, is it? He's your great and terrible bounty. You know there's still time to drop out before you humiliate yourself in front of the masses.
God, I can't wait to see your face whenever our actual bounty comes in.
Say what you wish. He is one of us. 'Tis not his head we are offering.
Truly? You're allied with a wanted criminal? Are you all mad? Oh, your public humiliation will be quite a sight.
The more you talk, the more satisfying it's going to be whenever you get proven wrong.
Come, Hector.
Your dog's name is Hector? What an unimaginative name.
And that was?
His imagination must be at like 1. Mine's at 3.
A candidate and one of Luis's henchmen. We don't exactly see eye to eye.
Even though he saved his life.
Confound it. No damn parking spaces left. Well, let's look for somewhere a bit less unpleasantly populated.
It's probably for the best in case we want to like travel to another city and we have to teleport. We don't want people seeing that.
Tomorrow is finally the exhibition to present all the heads. I really hope Joanna shows up.
You needn't all sleep here tonight, you know? I can stay and wait for the cavalry. Got to give the old girl a tune-up anyway, don't I?
'Tis much appreciated. In that case, we should look for an inn about the city. Ah, and we must sample the local delights. They've far better seafood than in the capital.
Why do I feel like the seafood that she's going to eat is going to be like raw fish? Still has all the eyes and bones. I can't wait. Hope it's nothing too weird.
Hope it's nothing too weird.
Yep.
You've nothing to fear. Truly, I find most living things are edible.
Even you. What? What?
You need higher standards, lady.
If you're sure, Nearest, then we'll leave it to you. Me, I long for a proper bed.
So be it. Let's find ourselves some lodging.
Alrighty. Now we get to explore the city a little bit. That'll be fun.
We came all this way to a big city. I think we deserve a real inn.
Oh. I was just gonna go back and see if I could talk to Norris. Alright, high-strung guard.
Hello.
I saw your gauntlet runner, so I assume you're a candidate. Do as you will, sir, but please conduct yourself with some propriety.
Propriety?
We've had so many ruffians sweeping in here, claiming to be candidates attending the exhibition. And then there's Luis. Ugh, can't we all give it a rest? Why do I have to sit here wondering if all the extra guards will be enough?
This is a joy.
And genial guard? This outfit catch your fancy? Huh, must be your first time in Brilehaven then. The Navy's in charge here. Our uniform's much smarter than the state armies, don't you think? If you say so. Alright, I did see we have some more memorandum stuff. So Skyrunners. Some gauntlet runners are capable of more than land travel and can function as watercraft, which coined the colloquial term sea runner. Yet in recent years, a rare few have even proven capable of flight. The term Skyrunner also came into use. However, those that do fly are really only capable of floating for a very short period to get over particularly steep terrain. Luis's Charadrius is the first true Skyrunner, capable of sustained and controlled flight. However, this is only achieved through magla propulsion at constant, dangerously high output, with high risk of volatile reaction. Additionally, the Charadrius is only capable of aerostatic hovering, rather than naturally powered flight. In contrast, the dream Nurse aims to realize is something unprecedented and revolutionary. Mechanical flight not through magic lift, but on true wings, relying on airfoils and aerodynamics as birds do. And we will hopefully help him see that to fruition. Port Brilehaven, the capital of the Principality of Oceania and the kingdom's largest port. Home to Oceania's famed navy, the most powerful maritime force in the kingdom, known for being a bustling trade hub and having a free, broad-minded atmosphere. Of particular note is its seaside coliseum, a major source of local entertainment and a cultural touchstone. It's believed that there are substantial magma deposits on the ocean floor near the shoreline, the effects of which have distorted nearby terrain to the point that it seems to defy the laws of nature. However, as the sea is deep and excavating seafloor crystal remains a practical near impossibility, the natural wonder is mostly regarded as a tourist destination, full of tantalizing prizes that lie just out of reach. And then the city ruins, a ruin north of Brilehaven. Once a flourishing settlement full of migrant workers come to mine the vast veins of magma crystal nearby. However dense as the magma was, it soon attracted monsters and humans to the area. The workers fled for their lives, leaving the city an empty and ragged husk. There are occasional hopefuls who still risk expeditions to mine the crystal, but it is never long before they return home empty-handed and shaking. I think that's actually what Moore said about it as we were getting there. Kind old man.
Oh, you another of those kids here for the exhibition. How splendid to see someone so young come all the way to Brilehaven.
Where can I find an inn? It was a difficult trip. Where can I find an inn?
A place to stay, is it? Well, you may hit a spot of bother there. Half the country is flocked here for the exhibition, you know. The inns are bursting at the seams.
Well, that sounds problematic.
You there? Incidentally, travel in this city's a little different from what you're used to. You won't be able to walk where the inns are located. Go straight down the street and to the left, then talk to the ferryman at the harbor. If you say, I'd like to go to Angler's Inn Square, they'll set you right.
Thanks.
So the city has waterways. Got it.
That'll be cool. Oh, look who it is. Batlin.
Hey.
Hail, young Eldon candidate. I've been waiting to meet you.
Hey.
You're that town crier, aren't you?
The name's Batlin. Last we saw each other was just before your scrap with Godot's runner, I believe. What a scene that was. Figured hitching a ride with Godot would be safe. Then you and Gladell both showed up. Anyway, I've kept busy with my candidate interviews since then. Ford, and most recently, he's who I rode here with.
Good grief.
Look, I know it's me saying this, but be careful out there. The Crown Theocracy will do whatever it takes to win, you know? They're reckless with their runners too. Usually you'd stop and camp during nights, but not them. Just keep running.
Huh?
No way, they don't rest at all?
Yep, an easy trick when you've got God's grace, plus loads of money and people, which the Sanctifex surely has. The head he's brought is quite something too. If you want to outshine him, you'll need quite the plan.
This fellow.
But I can tell you've got something up your sleeve. I'm looking forward to seeing it unfold, my young Elden friend. I'm glad you're rooting for me, kind of.
Until not too long ago, I was a wanted man. If I'm with you, the inns might reject us outright. I'm sorry, but I'll have to rely on you to find our accommodations.
That's fine. Kind of figured. Oh, look at this little Ujif kid. Or, not a kid. He can sell us medicinal herbs for 100. You don't sell anything else?
Hey.
Shop that only sells herbs? Sounds fishy, doesn't it?
You ain't buying, don't go complaining. Seems as though there's some sort of secret to this store.
Alright.
Interesting. Alright, so that's where we gotta go. Let's check on down these little walkways. Oh my god. Unidentified corpse.
I wonder if he drowned. I bet a city this close to the ocean has lots of accidents like this.
And just leave them in the streets? The hell is wrong with people? Oh, cold beetle. When am I finally gonna be able to use one of those things? Oh, malicious sanctor.
Tomorrow's exhibition will be a blessed sight to behold. I hear His Eminence has prepared an exceptional mark. So you're going to participate as well. I must say, I pity you.
I pity you for doubting me, asshole. Alright, well, we just entered a new area. Just trying to see what all's here. Oh, and it's Idols Day. Oh, interesting. I can go to any of those little port icons. There is something up there. I'm guessing it's closed during the day, though. I'm just curious to see what it's all about. Might be somebody outside to tell us about it. Yeah, what's this? Phantom of the Deep.
Whoa.
This one doesn't seem to be open during the day either. Magic shops are so strange.
Another magic shop. Alright, what do we got at all the shops here?
Got a bargain.
Water merchant. Got pristine clear water, briny salt. Yes! That's just what I needed. I'm gonna buy 9 of them. We have 10. And then fruit cordial. All of them. So I have the money for it. In fact, I forgot to look and see what I can sell. Damn it. I'll have to remember that. After I'm done recording, I'm gonna look and I'm gonna see what I can sell. Fishmonger.
Real cheap today.
What are you selling here? You have marbled bluefin tuna. That'll be good to get. And then we've already got plenty of Morricone meat. And then the Nydia shopkeeper. I guess I can read this. What a young customer, and yet that's quite the sword in your belt. We pride ourselves on being a purveyor of the finest apparel for the Navy, as well as local sailors. In addition to clothing, we also sell a variety of unusual accessories. Not just full of fishmongers, you know. Imports and maritime trade are key to business in these parts. Now let me find something that's absolutely perfect for you, dear.
Well then.
Let me think. Idle's Day, how about this rider's anklet? Do you believe in dragons? Fashioned in the image of a dragon's wing, imbued with the speed that's truly divine. Speed, so I'm guessing it ups my agility. I'm good. I'm fine. The hell?
Yeah?
The fairy here, talking with a retorting merchant.
You there?
I already told you, no more handouts. I've got a business to run here.
But why not? That's not like giving away one for free is gonna kill you. Keeping all those yummy looking things to yourself is just isn't fair.
You said the exact same thing last time. I've already given you plenty, now shoo. Won't be bullied into giving you a single thing more.
Cheapskate, jerk, stupid face.
Just like that, they were gone.
I swear there's just no understanding fairies.
If people think all fairies are like that, I might be in trouble.
Yeah?
It's so weird that we keep seeing fairies and then they just disappear. Alright, so what type of armor we got here? So we've got Maximilian armor, endurance +5, and it is 90 more defense for both of what I have on Stroll and Hulkenberg at the moment. Then the healing hauberk, a decent amount of defense for both of these. This one prevents paralysis as well. This one, small amount of HP recovery each turn. And what do we got here? Increases evasion against strike. Okay, not bad. And then as far as weapons, we've got the guillotine blade. Increases damage against giant type monsters. Okay. Fishing harpoon automatically increases attack at the beginning of combat. Nice. Oh, and I have just enough to buy it. That's tempting. Fortune's bludgeon for, I think, the mage. Restores MP upon defeating an enemy during a squad battle. All stats +2. Damn, that's good. If I go through all my weapons and I sell enough, I might come back and get a couple of these weapons and armor. Looks like we've also got a item shop here. Yeah. Let's see what all you sell. We got expensive medicine, life-saving medicine, 300 HP to one ally. That's real nice. And then great fairy dust, 100 HP to all allies. I think I'm gonna get up to 15 of these. I know this is definitely a lot of my money, but it's fine. Like I said, I'm gonna go through and sell weapons and armor and try to get some more money. It's Goddard! How dare you show your face after I kicked your ass?
So it's you.
Blast! It's you hooligans again. Come to rub my face in the mud once more. My wounds have yet to heal. Now the exhibition is nigh. I didn't even have the chance to hunt a trophy.
I mean, you attacked first, as you may recall. No one to blame but yourself.
Damn it. That kind of attitude is exactly why you youngsters can't run this country. If I had half your gumption.
That's unfortunate for you, because you suck. Got an artisan.
You know, there's a lot of igniters coming into the port lately. Most of them don't seem exactly legitimate. Wouldn't be smart to dive in without much knowledge, I reckon. And yet, if the country's full of igniters now, I wonder if it'd benefit our shop to start carrying them.
Not a bad idea. What else is over here? Oh, recruitment center. I don't know what this other symbol is. What are you? Oh, the Madge Broker. Got it. Well, let's go check and see if they have any bounties for us yet. Especially considering we're going to start making more money from it now. Oh, no contracts. Never mind. Alright, well, here we are at the docks. Hello, coastal sailor.
You there? You heard the rumors about that Gludel fella? You know, the obnoxious participating in the tournament in Luis's place. Apparently he's a vicious dog he brings along everywhere. I guess he's not Luis's subordinate for nothing. You can keep a monster like that.
Oh, very making man.
Oi, look, an elder. You in town for the tournament too? Or is yours one of the heads they'll be putting on display?
Even from a boat? Ignore them. They'll eat their words come exhibition time.
Bet they will. Briggish ferryman. You'd like to travel around Brilehaven, then just say the word. Well, I guess we need to go to the Inn District. Anglers Inn Square. Understood. Now if you're bored behind me. Taking the ferry to the inn. And here we are. Hulkenberg, you're already here. Oh.
Whoa! You can really see the king's face from here, huh? I'd realized 'twas slowly moving. but its coming to Brilehaven was beyond my expectations. I wonder why it came.
Yes.
I do suspect it keeps a watchful eye on the top candidates. It's evident we're being observed, as we've seen from the Coronation Rock. Well, maybe that's actually for the better. Seeing that thing in the sky might make everyone really think about the kingdom's future.
Okay then.
Anyway, we better get to finding an inn we can stay at.
Hulkenberg?
Even now, His Majesty's face watches on. Once the exhibition of the brave is over with, it's on to Montario next, I suppose. I never thought I'd see the royal palace entire borne aloft, let alone on skybound pilgrimage to Uchronia's 3 great cities. Royal magic, and what a tremendous magic it is indeed.
Oh goodness, there's a lot of people to talk to here. Starting with this gossipy worker.
You're in the tournament too. Strange to see an elder involved.
Oh, but speaking of strange, I hear there's a pagan candidate competition now too. He's got no chance of winning, of course. The church won't stand for it. Sanctists and pagans are like chalk and cheese. They'll never get along. Oh, are these going to be all the candidates? Got Roger?
The tool of the state arrives.
Well met, young elder. I saw you earlier in Martira. Impressive what you did in that town. It's just a hunch of mine, but was it a noble behind all those abductions? It's exactly the kind of thing those rich bastards would do for fun. What makes you think that? It's not that simple.
What?
Makes you think that? Well, I mean, all nobles think about is exploiting the common people. Didn't you hear my speech? We need freedom, not taxes and laws. In essence, those who earn the most on their own merits are the winners. You and I might be battling it out to decide that soon. And I'll kick your ass. Furious Noble?
What a sodden rip-off that boat from the royal capital was. I saved up all my money to strike it rich by betting big. Now it's all gone, damn it.
Poor guy. Wary innkeep. Oh my.
It's getting lively out there. We'll have customers queuing up in no time.
Oh, I guess that's where we'll be staying. What do we got going on down here? Busy crier?
And that's another interview done and dusted. The next candidate I'm meeting with is... Wait, I've got to interview Master Godot first. I was told to prioritize candidates from the Sanctus Church after all. What are you standing there for? Can't you see I'm working? Clear off and come back later.
Well, would you look at that? Looks like the church has got their hands in on the media. Oh, hello, Moore. Good to see you. Wary Guardsman?
Hey, you.
You lot aren't to roam around these parts. What's all this then?
Looking for a place to stay? We're not doing anything. Looking for a place to stay.
Guess you say. Well, there's been a murderer prowling around lately.
Really now?
And the only scum I can imagine doing something as horrible as that are purposeful elder. Let's both hope that a guest is all you are.
Yeah, because we are definitely the only people that would murder anyone, right? Pieces of shit. Hello, Milo.
What is it you require?
You there. You have a look about you like one of my supporters, are you?
No. Who are you again?
You truly haven't heard of me. Oh, I'm shocked. And yet how lucky you are to be granted the privilege of my exquisite form for the first time.
Yeah.
Beauty is old is my creed, and more than anything, a king should be beautiful, should he not? And whichever inn I choose for my beauty rest must be worthy of my resplendent grace. Yes, like this golden coral pavilion. Alas, I doubt you have been blessed with wealth enough to enjoy a room at such a lavish place as this. This guy's a jerk. Wouldn't want to stay in an inn full of people like him anyway.
Same. Stroll?
Oh. The inn turns away all who are not of nobility. It's infuriating. Please don't take this the wrong way, but do I no longer look the part?
Word might have gotten around a little bit. Lena? You got a little mouse. Why do you look more like a mouse than a bat?
I saw you in Martira, didn't I? Another participant in the tournament, right? Were you planning to stay at this inn? Unfortunately, there aren't any beds left. Because of the exhibition, everyone's full up. After I told myself I was going to make sure to stay somewhere nice this time, too.
I see.
That's so... This place is no good. We'll have to look for somewhere else. But wait! The gauntlet runner of yours. The one that you had parked in the middle of Martira. Hey, come on. What sort of technology does it use? Let me in on it, too.
It's a secret. I don't really know. Who are you again?
What?
You're terrible saying you don't remember me. I'm Lena Caden, the only daughter of the Caden Workshop. Just so you know, I'm participating too. I've got a real gauntlet runner of my own and everything. That means if you're stubborn and refuse to tell me, I can make you do it by force.
I don't think that's gonna happen. And we got Loveless.
Hey.
My goodness. I don't even know what to give this guy. I guess he kind of looks like a hippie. Look who's here. You're the elder fella from Martira, ain't you? Guess we both got ourselves marks for the exhibition. Were you hoping to stay at this inn? Sorry to disappoint you if so, so I just got tossed out of my ear by the innkeeper. Said it's already full, and the one calling itself the Come One Come All In. Poof, some joke, eh? It's gonna be an issue. Is there anywhere else to stay? There's 2 other inns nearby. I'm hardly thrilled with either option. On the other side of the fountain is the Golden Coral Pavilion, where knobby wankers like Forden stay. A parapus or an elder stay in there, fat bloody chance. And there's an inn past the Golden Corral. That one's twice as pricey. Rumors say that's where you'll find Luis, naturally. Probably bought out the whole place for his rabble-rousing crew.
I guess.
You think so? Guess we better avoid that one then.
Not like we could afford it to begin with. As far as the other options go, the Spider's Den over by the tavern. There's a dodgy-looking UG standing out front, smiling all creepy-like. Puts me right off staying there, so I'll pass. Besides, who needs an inn when there's a tavern? From this day on, I claim it as my castle.
I doubt we get much sleep in a tavern. I sure wouldn't anyway. Not that this Spider's Den sounds much better. Then again, there's no way we're getting into the Golden Corral, so we might not have a choice. Should we go check it out? Well, I've talked to every other inn, so seems like this is the best bet. Alright, you creepy little Ujeef. What? Why is there writing on the floor? What does it say? Oh, on the hunt for lodging, are we? I've a spare room available. I won't refuse for service to anyone, and my rooms are affordable for all. Criminals? Persecuted tribes? Oh no, I wouldn't dream of turning business away.
Enjoy your stay.
Feel free to have a look at the accommodations. We can discuss payment afterwards.
Kind of freaky.
This place seems really shady. We might as well look at the room. I feel like this is either going to be really, really good or really, really bad. It can't just be like a normal looking inn. It's got to be like, oh, this place is a hole in the wall. It's not going to be that nice. And it's going to be like the most beautiful thing ever. Or since it's the Spider's Den, there's going to be cobwebs everywhere and spiders crawling on the pillows. Nope, well, it's the second one.
I figured they'd be out of the upper rooms with all the travelers in town.
Oh my god, there's a bug right there. Heis may kill it. Why me? Because you got a sword. I left mine on the Gauntlet Runner.
'Tis a far cry from the runner, at least. I am full glad to stretch my legs again.
Did you see that bug just now? It was like the size of my head. It's gotta be poisonous.
Like I said, Heisma, you need to kill it.
Oh, pull yourself together. It's just a insect.
Heisma, are you scared of bugs?
Well, listen to you. You can't have lived in a giant sandworm den and been afraid of bugs, surely.
Hence the hut.
I don't know why. Something about that's just hilarious to me.
That's why you lived in that hut?
It's not because, you know, it kept him safe from all the sandworms and stuff. He's just terrified of them.
More importantly, we must discuss tomorrow's proceedings.
Right. We meet up with Joanna, then get to the exhibition after that. Joanna will admit to the crime. The guilt of a sanctoress, especially of her status, will guilt Forden by association. That should make an impression on Luis.
Yet for all this, we need Joanna herself. Do you truly think she will join us?
Well, knowing that that's going to put pressure on Forden, I almost kind of wonder if he's going to try to stop her. Like have her killed or something. You have to trust her? Who knows?
We have to trust her.
She chose to offer her own head instead of the monster's. If you ask me, she'd not have done that if she didn't believe it truly was her child. At least in part. I believe she expressed genuine parental love. I want to believe that, at least.
And what if she ends up not showing up? I mean, you're the one who got the worst of all of this in the first place.
If it comes to that, you've still got my head for the days. After all, The bounty still says I'm a kidnapper.
Balderdash will not sacrifice an innocent life for our victory. But your offer speaks highly of your spirit.
There's no way in hell, Heisme, we're gonna offer you up. You're too awesome.
We've done what we can do. All that's left is to keep our chins up and face the competition head on.
Something I just thought of. I really want to put Heisme on the warrior now and see him wielding like a giant sword. I feel like that's gonna be great.
Too early yet to retire for the night. We could drop by one of the local pubs. Listen for what perks our ears. And while we're at it, might as well sit down to a proper supper, eh? Could be my last, after all.
No gallows humor.
Oh, haha, very funny. But I guess good info is important. Let's go check it out.
And it's nighttime.
What are we without beauty? What do we care for promises and speeches from repulsive mouths? Beauty is everything, and it is time our country reflected that.
Sounds like the candidates have started their speeches. Let's listen in for a bit.
With all skills and talents equal, would you see the crown atop an ugly head or a handsome one? Beauty is power. Lack one, you should lack the other.
I'm gonna love if we face off against this guy in battle, and he's like the easiest person to fight against. He's like, no, but I thought beauty was supposed to be my power. I'm confused now.
When I take the throne, all the hideous will be stripped of their titles. Together, we shall build a nation ruled only by radiant, everlasting paragons of beauty.
Well, he has a point about what people tend to follow.
Unfortunately.
What? This really doesn't bother you? It isn't right?
Oh, trust me, it bothers me. I just can't do anything about it.
You'd rather wait for a king who was always right, then?
Enough about appearance. A beautiful face cannot win wars. Without military power, the crown's voice means nothing. When I am king, I will establish a unified nation with the Rousant tribe at its head!
Alright, so if we face off against this guy, I feel like he's gonna be real tough to beat.
Our tribes, our status, they mean something. You could stray from a monolith, but it will still remain. There can be no true peace without using the power we command! Hear, hear! For Rousant pride!
What pride is there in seizing power by force? Disgraceful.
When I'm queen, all the land's corrupt upper classes will be wanted men. We'll have our guillotines sharpened and our wallets open. Those who thought to tilt the world with their heavy coffers will be a head lighter. We'll split their fortunes and toast to our health.
Preach it, Catherina! You're just what this land needs!
Wouldn't the first target be the one on the throne, then?
Everyone's just shouting all their ideals out.
Well, yeah, that's about how this would go in real life.
These candidates are all pathetic. Nobody here even compares to Lord Luis.
Luis isn't even in the running, lad. Poor Blight is afraid of losing to Sanctifex Fawn.
You've got it backwards, geezer. He's just not wasting his time on these windbags.
I confess, I know not how to feel. 'Tis unprecedented. Never before have our citizens come together in the street in broad daylight and shared their true feelings on king and kingdom.
That's actually a good point.
Indeed. Is this really the kind of change His Majesty wanted? Maybe I'm overthinking it.
Well, Here's the thing, I mean, this is the good and the bad of it, right? Everybody is out there putting their feelings out there to be known, but yeah, this is kind of what it leads to. That's why, is it the best to have everybody ruling together? Like, there's definitely a lot of good questions that this is raising. It's not just bringing up this idea of anybody can be king and anybody can run for the throne and just saying, yeah, this is a great idea. Like, they're pointing out the good and the bad of it.
Let's go in. If we hang around too long here, we're bound to get dragged into a nasty argument.
Oh, you chief! I want to argue with you about something. Damn it.
Everybody's arguing in here too.
When I'm king, pleasures will rule the city. A bar on every block and a flagon in every hand. All you can drink, all year round.
Woo! Next round's on, lovely.
Let fools be content with their fool dreams. Grant me the crown, and I will make our kingdom powerful beyond imagining.
Most powerful? Doesn't really mean anything, does it? Aren't you another one of Louise's flunkies, hound? Stop barking and get back to your master.
Gladell, you dumbass.
Always about that goddamn Luis. I've been in the guard just as long as he has, you swine.
I wonder if that's going to be how we get on Luis's good side.
A lively crowd. Looks like a great many of them came all the way here to watch the competition.
Because it feels like Gladell may have his own ambitions. I could see him maybe turning on Luis and then we take him down to help Luis out, possibly.
That lad there, he's an elder, isn't he? Are you a candidate too?
No. Don't talk to me, please.
Well, strike me down, you're right. Never seen one of you blokes before. Might be out of luck in the race, though. You'll not stand a chance.
Pay him no mind. A drunk's words weigh nothing.
Wow, there are fish swimming in front of the store.
Ah, I've heard of this. 'Tis on the customer to fish up a catch, and the chefs will prepare it for eating.
Oh, interesting.
I admit, I'm curious. Shall I sing a shanty for you as you take up rod and reel, Captain?
Okay. This is going to be like a mini game. I caught some weird creepy creature. Oh, great.
Is that really edible? It doesn't look quite, natural.
I'm sorry, Stroll.
By all means, let us try it.
And you're welcome, Hulkenberg. I feel like that's just always going to be what it is. Is that... It looks like it has a slug head. Ugh.
Did she even look at it?
Of course she didn't. She's Hulkenberg. She eats everything.
Why, 'tis...
Delicious. Fantastic. Wonderful.
'Tis delicious!
First guess.
The aroma of the sea simply floods the mouth. Ah, and what splendid crunch it has.
Oh, God. I'm gonna lose my lunch.
I'll try a bite. I mean, they wouldn't let us fish up anything outright inedible. I hope.
Stroll, don't do it. Don't do it. Must it be picky? It's a delicacy. At least we'll die together.
At least we'll die together.
Oh my God.
Well, I was the one who suggested fishing. Right. The noble thing to do is see it through.
Stroll, it's been an honor serving with you.
Ugh. It's rather slimy for my liking.
I said nothing since Hulkenberg seemed to enjoy it so much, but if you're going to eat an unknown fish, might you not at least sear it first?
'Tis fine enough without, I say.
You need way higher standards, lady.
Oh my God. This is a running joke I can get behind.
Excuse me, friends. Don't mean to interrupt your meal. I'm Batlin, a church crier for the tournament. Maybe you remember me.
I talked with you when we got here, Batlin. Did you already forget me?
Sounds like you made a hell of a splash in Martira, huh? Felling a vicious beast's one thing, but not many candidates took it figuratively.
I had to do something. How'd you hear about it? Well, we're trying to eat here. Could you come back later? You know, when we're not trying to eat this weird-looking slugfish thing?
With a problem like that, I had to do something.
Well, the rest of the candidates had to find themselves ahead for the lineup. Rather struck me when you all broke away from the pack so soon. So, do you have a head ready?
Well, let's see. Got a head right here, I suppose.
Lips sealed, huh? Well, I'm certainly looking forward to the exhibition then. Especially considering the diversity of your little party.
I get the feeling that this is going to go wrong somehow. Again, the fact that they mentioned that taking down Joanna will hurt Forden, I feel like he's going to keep that from happening. And I mean, the fact that we jumped from like 2,000 up to 900, I feel like it's too early to get that high up in the rankings. So this might be something that knocks us back down, is that Joanna doesn't show up. Even though Barden comes in to say something, there's no actual proof. Maybe.
I've always preferred to chase an interesting lead over a sure bet. Can't help it, I'm afraid. So, I'll have a keen eye out for you. Alright?
Alright. Nice to talk to you, Batlin.
That cry is an odd one. Not really what you'd expect from a Sanctus promoter. Who is he?
What I was saying earlier, very interesting character, because he's supposed to be for the church, but he definitely seems to be more interested in just telling the best story.
Rumor has it that young candidate hasn't brought ahead. Wonder what he's playing at.
Whatever it is, he's about to get a sharp lesson in the ways of the world, poor lad.
I think he's worth keeping an eye on. Keep it under your hats, chums, but his power may rival Count Luis. I think he's just the ingredient we need to spice this race up a bit.
Right. Just got back from the pub, did you?
You wound me. Nobody trusts a radical, huh? I expect you'll see for yourself.
Interesting that he's pushing for us, though.
Joanna and Barden should reach the city by morning. And I imagine they will aim to find us in our Gauntlet Runner. Nuris ought to be there to greet them. When the day dawns, we should head to the Gauntlet Runner.
Stroll?
Eesh.
The other candidates' speeches seem practically identical. I'd not trust those types with the country myself. Is there no one who can truly rival Luis or Forden?
Falkenberg?
Brilehaven's positively rife with tourists. I myself have long awaited the delicacies here, and indeed, 'twas so delicious I wish to eat every fish in the restaurant's tank. Fish so fresh it still wriggles in the mouth. Now that's a Port City specialty.
Gross.
What's that look about? You don't find it appetizing?
No, I don't.
My apologies.
I have a favor to ask of you. Would you mind lending me any unused blankets?
Sure. What will you use them for? Sure.
For defense, you understand. Just in case. Otherwise, while I'm sleeping, I'd be unprotected against apologies. Against bugs. I want no contact with them whatsoever, awake or asleep, so I thought I might bund myself up in blankets at night. Yes, I know this place is warm as it is. Yes, I am prepared for the inevitable night sweats. Nevertheless, I'd be grateful to have any spare blankets.
Okay. No problem. And then finally, Catherina. Catherina Gran, a candidate in the tournament for the throne. A Parapus bounty hunter of unrivaled skill. Though some scoff and consider her promise to place bounties on the rich absurd, she has garnered modest support. Most of that support comes from the poor people of her tribe. There's also a contingency who've come to support her after seeing she was a youthful beauty. Well, that's, I guess, one way of gaining support. But alright, everyone. We have made our way to Brilehaven. I think this is probably a good place to call it for this one. I'm really interested to see what tomorrow's going to bring. I mean, again, I've got some theories about what might happen. It feels like it's too early in the game for us to get this sort of popularity. Like, I think Batlin seems to know what's going on, so I think he's trying to push for us to become a story, because again, he seems very interested in that. It's too soon. I mean, granted, there are only 3 legs to this race. Maybe it's not too soon. Maybe this is like where we get some popularity and suddenly now we are one of, not the favorites, but we're closer to being one of the favorites. And then in the second city is when we really surprise everybody and we become like top 10, maybe. So I don't know. I don't know exactly what to expect, but it just feels like it's going to be too simple if Joanna just shows up and tells everybody what happened, and then everybody's just like, holy crap, this Elder kid's actually pretty good. I don't see that happening, but I could be wrong. But I'm also kind of excited just to see more of Brilehaven and see what's surrounding this town as well. It's going to be fun to explore a little bit. But with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps me out, lets me know that you guys are enjoying this series as a whole, as well as leave a comment down below if you have any tips or tricks, or if you just want to tell me how bad I am at this game, that's fine too. Also check out the channel, we have a lot of reviews on there as well as some other Let's Plays, so check those out if you have time. But until next time, I hope you guys have a great day. I will talk to y'all later. Peace out.